Hi guys, welcome to the unboxing quick review of this INQMEGA solar battery powered PTZ camera. And because of the large solar panel, it says always power, always on. So it comes with solar energy, built-in battery, human detection, and optional cloud storage and PTZ, so we can control the camera from the app, and it's waterproof, and we have a TF card storage. I think it doesn't come with the SD card or micro SD card itself. So here we have the instructions manual. There's a little bit of information, maybe it's helpful to you also how to install, and the QR code for the app and some other information. I don't know if it's focusing, but I'm going to show you a lot of things anyway here. So here we have the solar panel, looks really good, nice, stable, comes with a sophisticated mount. So everything is nicely protected, and here we get even this long cable, long power cable. This is really nice and rather unique that we get such a long power cable. So if you want to mount this camera in a position or in a location where you don't have a lot of sun, but you can use this long power cable to mount the solar panel in a region or in an area where you have a lot of sun, this can definitely help. Very unique. And we get also this mounting material, also this cable here to charge, and the mount for the solar panel. And here we have the camera itself, makes a really good impression, I would say. Very solid. You have very large antennas which we can move around. I love this thing here, and also these constructions looks very easy to mount. We just put this thing here on a wall or on a tree or on a fence or so, and after that we just add the camera here and secure it from the side. And we have an optional mount here on top for the solar panel, so we can mount it like that on top, and then we have some additional protection against rain and sun. This is what I usually recommend, so it will last much longer. And here we have the opening for the micro SD card, and I guess a reset function here. So here in this case I'm using a 32 gigabytes card because there's of course no 24/7 recording. It's not possible with a battery operated camera, so this is more than enough. By the way, the pins go to the top as far as I can see. Push it inside. In case you need a reset, you have to push on this button for 5 seconds. I think for the first time we don't have to do that when it comes from the factory. Then down here we have another opening, and here we have a 5 volts USB which you can use with this cable, and we have the on off button, and here we have the port for the solar panel charge. I would highly recommend to give it a full charge here, turn it on, and then after that power it with the solar panel here. But here I want to show you it right now. We get the
camera is now ready to begin pairing.
Okay, so maybe that was a little bit early because we need the app now. To download the app, just go to the normal app store and download the U-Box app. I have it here already.
The camera is now ready to begin pairing.
So we click here on add a device, set up Wi-Fi device.
The camera is now ready to begin pairing.
So I give it a name, click on next, and so we select the Wi-Fi router, give the password from the router, and click on QR code configuration.
Pairing information received.
Awesome, that was definitely a very fast connection. And so we have the camera already online, as you can see, and also move it to the left side. We can move it to the right side. Of course, it's limited here inside. So I'll install it outside and then we'll go from there. I have mounted the camera now outside, and it took me just about 10 minutes. It was a really easy installation, and it's solid. Yeah, camera looks very nice, solid build, and I love that we have the option to place the solar panel directly on top of the camera, so it protects the sensitive parts from rain and too much sun. And so here we are on Windows 10. Yeah, we can definitely also use the U-Box app on Windows as an emulation. That's a really good thing. That doesn't work for all the cameras, and with the exactly same login we can log in here and not only on our phone. So this is really good. So we have it also here. We can go to live view. Unfortunately the weather is not really good. It's very cloudy and we have even rain, and you can see that the solar panel is still charging the camera without direct sunlight. That's really good. good, very impressive. We can change to HD to have better resolution, and so you can see that we have still a very good picture, a lot of details, good colors, even without sun and a lot of rain. And so we can move around the camera, as you can see, from left to right, right to left, up and down. I mean, it's maybe not the faster thing. We can change also the speed regarding the movement, which is good. Here you can see that we can point it fully down, straight down actually. And the upward movement is limited to about, I would say, normal 90 degrees angle to the side. We can also see that we have a decent wide view, so when we place the camera in a corner, we should be able to monitor most of the area. So I've placed the camera here where I can monitor, or the camera can monitor everybody who is entering here the gate, and then it has enough time to record everything. I can show you that. Of course, we can also make directly an image here or start recording directly from here. That's also really good. We can talk to people using this button here, or we can access some of the settings directly from here, but we can also see that from outside where we have exactly same functions. And now we can also check the footage. Here by default we are seeing the cloud footage, and I haven't subscribed to the cloud, so I can just click here and then I see the footage from the micro SD card. What we have here are the user wake ups, which is actually nothing. I mean, it's not like a activity detected or so. It just creates one of these things every time when we access this camera on the app, and as far as I know, it cannot be avoided. We have this every time. I think when we have subscribed to the cloud, it's not going to happen. And so we have all the movements here, and what we see, we don't have any kind of false alerts. I mean, it started with some activity. First I was thinking, oh, that's a false alert, but you can see there's the truck in the back. Of course, this is some kind of false alert. If you don't need that, you can point down the camera a little bit lower because it's a PTZ camera. That's good. And the next movement has been when I was entering the gate, and I tested this a couple of times and it was always detecting me. It never missed me. That's really impressive. So actually no false alerts, and it still detected me every time. And then after that I optimized that. I pointed the camera a little bit to the left side, and you can see the gate is already open. So I was coming really fast, and you can see it caught me really early. That's pretty impressive. And also same thing when I'm coming from the back. So really nice, good footage. Of course, we can also see that on the large screen, so you can see that the quality is really good. So I stopped this here and you can see all the details. You can even read what's on my t-shirt. So really good. And this is just really moderate illumination. For sure one of the best video footages from a battery operated camera I've ever seen so far. And of course we can also check if you have footage from other days. I have something from yesterday in the evening, and so we can see the motion detection also from yesterday in the evening. By the way, here's pitch dark in the back, and there's only infrared illumination from this camera here. So really impressive, very bright, and everything good visible. You can also increase the size here. Of course, during the night the quality is not as good as during the day, but still very good. Of course, there is no assisted white light or so we don't have colorful night vision. We only have the black and white, but usually this is still enough. And to share the footage is also very easy. Let's say we are on this clip here, we click on download, just takes a couple of seconds and then it's downloaded. And the good thing, we don't even have to go to the album and then share it from there. We already have it on our phone because the video footage is not encrypted. I love this way, so we can go directly to any kind of software video player or go to cloud service like Google Photos, and then we have it already there unencrypted and we can share it directly from there. But of course we also have an album, you can see that here, but it's more to select and then delete. Of course we can save this thing and play it from here, but we cannot share it from here, but we can select and then delete these things here. And we have even additional control. When we click here, we get this second panel here. You can see we have actually two pages. We have the one of the footage, and we have also the one with the control, and we can also increase or decrease the speed of the camera, and we can also zoom in and zoom out. Of course, we have to click on HD to have maximum resolution. And so when I point the camera to the other side, we can see that we can nicely zoom in and zoom out. We can see a lot of details. Of course, we can also move it around here, but of course it's not optical zoom, it's just digital zoom. By the way, of course, we have to go back then manually. There are no predefined positions which we can save or so. Then let's also check on the settings. We have almost everything which we need. We have the information for the memory card. We can flip the image if we want to mount it on a ceiling. Then we have different scene modes. Then we have different detection sensitivity. I started with low and then medium, and sometimes it was missing me then, and I put it on high, and now it's catching me every time and still not causing any false alerts. So that's really good. But what we don't have here is some kind of a mapping, so we could exclude or include specific sections of the image. If you have too many false alerts, like from a tree or waving branches or shades or so, this is not possible. But we have PTZ camera, we can point it to another direction to optimize that. And we have different arming settings. We can create some schedules here. We can activate some sleep delay if you have too many false alerts, and then we can activate a device alarm, but of course it will be very loud. You have to be careful not to disturb your neighbors. And then we have different power frequencies, LED indicator if you want to have it on or off, your choice, synchronized time and device name and more information. And the firmware upgrade, which I've already done, worked pretty well. So we have everything what we need, and the speaker we already heard, and I've also made a microphone test which you can hear now. Microphone test 1 2 3 4 5. Microphone test 1 2 3 4 5. So I think it's still on a very decent level. You can understand me nice and clear. You can see also this live thing here, what's going on in the back on the street, everything very detailed. And regarding Wi-Fi range, I'm really happy with it. This is about 30 feet from the router. The signal has to cross two thick walls, one of them even concrete, so we definitely cannot complain. And so I'm really happy with it. I can give you full recommendation, and so I'll put down the link to the Amazon listing down into the description, so you can check it out and order it right from there if you like it. And I hope I've been able to help you a little bit with this video. If you have any questions or comments, just write to the comment section below, and I'm always happy to talk about these things. And if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching, see you next time.